things that Kimberlin Construction is really popular for is foundation repair. And not just the injection stuff. I know there's some great quality companies out there already. Those guys often turn to you to fix foundations. Talk to me about that. What is that about? What are those types? Who are those clients that you do that? What
a lot of the you know, we have an alliance with a foundation company, and basically, you know, they might need to come in and put a perimeter pump system in, or they need to put, there might be some massive cracks on the wall running horizontally or vertically, where they need to come in and put the steel plates and the rods going into the ground outside. A lot of times these basements are finished, and they need these walls taken down. They need the bathroom removed in the basement. They need the living areas removed so that they can get in there and do their work. So we'll come in ahead of time, remove everything, clean up. They'll come in, they'll do their foundation work, and then when they're done, we'll put the place back together. Now, some people opt that they're, you know, they don't mind not putting things back because it's not important to them, but there's a lot of things we get involved with, having to take staircases out to where they got to put perimeter systems behind there, and they need to have access to the walls to cover the walls with clean space. You know, our in-crawl area, the crawl space areas where they're low, you know, but there's humidity problems, and they have to get in to put in sanitize and condition the space so that the addition doesn't rot. Right. So we come in to do a lot of those type of.
What about
jobs.
The homes? Maybe it's a really old home and it was built not on a concrete foundation, but it was built on the stone foundations. Those wear and collapse, and
yeah.
What do you do in situations
well,
like that?
In those type of scenarios, we have to go in and we have to jack the house down in the basement or in the crawl space areas, and then a lot of times we'll do monolithic pours, and what that is we'll pour a concrete collar all the way around the inside of the basement, because on the outside there's dirt holding the foundation, but on the inside is where you have the problems where the stone collapses, or it needs tuck pointing, it needs to be refurbished to hold the structure above it. So during that time we'll jack it and suspend it and do monolithic pours and put the rebar in, pour new basements, and get the house back to where it's either insurable and livable.
Now, that to me, I don't think too many contractors would want to take on a job like that, because I think the thought of jacking up someone's house and working with you're literally creating a foundation within a foundation.
Right.
I think that would scare away a lot of contractors, and I know you've told me about those in the past, and that just blows my mind away that you're able to literally jack up a house and do something like that. So I think that is really something that sets you apart from the other guys.
And you know, we enjoy doing that type of work because it's that type of work that somebody will give you a referral and we had a scenario where a customer was canceled by the insurance company and the bank wouldn't loan him money, and at the time, and they had a problem, and people were buying homes left and right, and they offered him a very low price for a house that was in his family for several generations, and we went in for a minimal cost, solidified the foundation, and the minute we left, the house was appraised a lot compared to what it was, and the bank was there ready to redo their loan, and the insurance company then knew that it was insurable.
In your own words, what makes your company unique?
We pump the gas, washing windows. When somebody calls us, we respond immediately. We find out what the people's need is, and then there's some times that we will refer them to someone else if it's a project that we don't get involved in. But we still show up because somebody's either referred us or a reflection on someone else. So we show up, we tell them what it's going to cost, and we get back with them immediately. Sometimes we do the bid right on the spot, and we'll do a turnaround if it's not too complex.
Awesome.
But you know, I think that's what people are looking for. They need guidance, and that's what we're supposed to do.
Awesome. Great visit with you.
Thanks, Dave.